If I'm being kind to someone, what does it mean? Am I being kind because it's the right thing to do? Am I being kind for no reason? Is it because to boost up my reputation? Or is it because I want something in return? Well, it's sort of all of the above, actually. I think I only like being kind to people because I can see them smile right after. It all started when a baby dropped a flower. I was in preschool. I didn't think of anything during that time and I heard a baby crying. I walked toward them, grabbed the flower and gave it back to the baby. It stopped crying and her mom looked at me and said, "Thank you," and then she smiled. I panicked. No one prepared me to this situation. Got scared and ran back. However, the feeling of helping is great and it was memorable. Third grade. No one is going to believe me that I was once a Girl Scout. Here's proof of it. And I know my face didn't change much. Drop the subject, it's irrelevant. How is it like being a Girl Scout? Terrible. The girls were competing and fighting over a badge. I helped on the decorations. No, I helped the elders work the street, loser. I fed the ducks. What? And the next thing you know, the school was on fire. Actually, it almost did. Why didn't it continue? Come on, girls. No one cares about your good deeds. What was I doing back then? Ignoring everyone and everything. Being unsociable. And eating marshmallows my dad was me because I don't want to contribute and share. It's a waste and I have OCD. Selling cookies. Everything about Girl Scout is evil. Dancing for 3 hours per day, gooey food, reciting stuff, camping, getting lost, and the cookies. Scout cookies. We baked them. We had a supervisor to help us with the oven, and we walk around selling them. And guess what? We don't get paid. The money we earned will be given to the teachers and therefore their salary. This is child labor, therefore evil. If only back then I was narcissistically confident, I will stop my friend from persuading and said, "Hi sir, normally we would ask you to buy our cookies, however there is a complication towards this situation. We made these cookies but the money we earned goes to our teachers. Sounds unfair, please don't buy our cookies so we can piss on them. Also keep your money, do some investments, save up for your insurance and retirement, create a business. Don't waste it. Have a nice day." There's a thing at school wherein if no one buys it, the students will eat them for free. Unfortunately, we have those sucker parents who'll buy all of them just so their kid will have a passing grade, teacher's pet, and some might become entitled overachiever. So in short, our teachers are rich and we are all fudging slaves. I would like to declare war and protest for equality. In the class, we have heartthrobs, athletes, smart guys, ignorants, rich, gossipers, troublemakers, suck-ups, and people like me who are rebellions. Nothing about scouting is kind. I don't want to help people just because I'm being forced or I want something out of it, like an advantage, passing grades. This is wrong and all the teachers allow and tolerates this. Be ashamed and take a break. Also, truth be told, I only joined scouting because I like their dress. It fits. Years passed by, 8th grade, I went back to the hospital without my mom knowing. I only bought around 50 food from Jollibee, painfully waiting for the orders. And I gave it out to the mental patients in the reception. There wasn't enough food. I gave it to this guy, this dude, and even this man who was muttering to himself. He stopped and smiled at me as I gave it to him. He seemed nice. I had the same nostalgic feeling of being happy and scared. Also, during of which, I also gave a 20 to random strangers such as a waitress, trash collectors, squatters, a few people who are grieving at a funeral. I am a funeral crusher, not a party crusher, unfortunately. 9th grade, I started valuing my reputations, so I broadcasted everything in the stream. I bought food, been trying to find a beggar for like an hour and pretending like I didn't plan this. I did find one, finally, and faked as if I'm feeling bad for this guy, and gave it to him. He smiled and said thank you and I was happy. Then I forgot what was I doing at that point. 10th grade, my best friend got licked, and I started easing her paranoia and buying her expensive things and some food to comfort her. And in my disbelief, this guy that licked her was in the same class I'm on. In short, we had a fight multiple times, hitting and hissing mostly. And the last time we had a fight, I threatened him. He finally backed down and said truce. As much as I hate it, fine, truce. Although I did try to get a case against him. Fate had other plans. I felt bad when I learned his backstory and I said sorry. However, on the other hand, my best friend called me a liar and that I'm insane. And then everyone at that point was mad at me. However, I learned that you can never truly know who the person is, even if you know him for like years. And I can't judge someone by their wrongdoings. This will become a lesson for me for, I don't know. This will be a constant reminder that I can never truly trust a person. Later on, I helped a criminal out. Not exactly broke him out of jail, but I comforted him. And I went to a precinct just to give him food sometimes. February 2020. Before the pandemic, Robbie asked me for money. First I thought, is he lying? I dropped it and just gave him money anyways. Then I saw him eating food. Oh, so he wasn't lying when he said he needed to buy himself food, but doesn't have enough money. I admired his honesty, so from then on, I started kinda like giving him allowance to buy himself food, with drinks this time. Heck, I even faked being fourth to be in a program that gives out food for the poor, and brought it in for the class, for us to all share on. And then I gave it out to Robbie, like the whole box. During the pandemic, I'm spreading mental awareness online, joining debates for equality and LGBTQ rights. Let's be honest, I can be a politician. Problem, I don't want to. Too much work. Before I end the video, kids, it's okay to hurt people if it meant defending someone. My friends know me for 2 years and had no idea that I was doing it for them because I don't want them to be hurt or be taken advantage of. Plus, it's also by impulse. If you're hurting someone because of an awful mood or for no reason, you're wrong. You're wrong at that point. You crossed the line. However, if you're hurting someone because you love this person, well, yeah, I think that's legal. Anyways, have a nice day. Bye.